Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Blaze0 and thank you for joining me on another Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be showing you how to build or acquire the zombie sword in Shadows of Evil, as well as upgrade the zombie sword. But before we get into that guys, if you guys could please leave a like rating on this video, it would truly help me out and just kind of expand my channel. And if you're looking for more zombies content, please subscribe, because I will be posting more content very frequently and just through the lifespan of zombies. But without further ado guys, let's get into this. Alright guys, jumping straight into this now, what we're going to want to do first is we need to find 3 specific symbols that correlate to your game personally. They're random every single time you play Shadows of Evil, and the only way to acquire these symbols is riding the train and looking into very reddish glowy-ish windows. Now the patterns in which you see the sort of symbols that you need to unlock the Apothican egg to then unlock the Apothican sword are the canals to the waterfront district. You will only find one symbol, but if you were to ride the waterfront district to the Lightfoot district and vice versa, you would find 2 symbols correlating and adding up to 3 symbols total. So what you want to do is either ride either one of those trains. Now when you ride the canals train, you're going to be wanting to look on the same side the bootlegger chalk by is on. When you're riding either the Lightfoot to waterfront or vice versa, you're going to be wanting to look on the opposite end of the bootlegger wall by. Alright guys, now moving on to the next step. After you have found all 3 of your symbols from riding the trains, you are then going to want to go to the rift. Now once in the rift, you're going to want to go into beast mode and zap all 3 of the symbols that you found on the bus rides, or the train rides I should say, on this wall. Now once having done that, the wall should dissipate and you should see 4 swords with 4 eggs. You can pick up any one of the eggs you want, but after doing that, you will need it for the next step. So once you have the Apothican egg, you may have realized every time you go into beast mode, you may have seen these crates that are chained up. Now once you melee them in beast mode, they expose a sort of octopus, Cthulhu looking statue, and there are 4 in total. 1 in the waterfront district, 1 in the Lightfoot, and 1 in the canals, as well as 1 in the rift, as you may have seen me break in the just previous clip. Now you're going to want to place the Apothican egg on each one of those statues and get 10 to 15 kills for each statue. It's not too difficult of a step, but if I may tell you right now, the waterfront district's one is probably the most difficult statue, so I advise hoarding up a horde of zombies and just bringing them through to kill them and easily getting that step completed. Alright guys, now once you are done with that step, you're going to want to head back to the rift and place the egg back into the statues and acquire your zombie sword. The zombie sword is very cool. It can be used to sort of just slash zombies, or it can be used as a sort of like stabbing ground pound sort of maneuver. It's very cool. The only downside to it is on a timer, so you cannot use it infinitely. That would be so cool, but when upgraded, the timer becomes substantially long. Now guys, I'm going to be telling you how to upgrade the zombie sword. Now be warned guys, the zombie sword, upgrading it, the steps of it at least, are very unforgiving. It's not a very easy task to complete, but once you have completed it guys, it is a very cool thing to be had. Now you're going to want to be going back to your character specific confession room. In this game I was the cop Vincent, so my confession room was the Ruby Rose in the Canals district. If you're Nero, your confession district is going to be in the back of Spawn, the stairwell leading from the back of Spawn. If you're the girl Jessica, your confession room is going to be in the Footlight district in the theater, and if you are the boxer Kimball, your confession room is going to be in the waterfront district in the sort of boxing locker room sort of area. Now once you have found your character specific confession room, you will notice this sort of ghostly apparition above the satanic ritual table. Now you're going to want to take the egg from it, and once you have acquired the egg, you are going to want to search around for these very big circles that are outside all of the confession rooms, and there are 4 total And guys, before I continue on with explaining this step, once you are going to do this step, please leave a zombie at the end of the round. It will only help you and save you so much headache, because once you do this, once you place these sort of egg slash stone on these four sort of ritual circles thingies, it will spawn a Margwa, and depending on how many of these circles you have completed, it will spawn even more Margwas. Let me elaborate on that. So the first circle you activate will only spawn one Margwa, but the second will spawn 2, the third will spawn 3. Now I do believe 3 is the max amount of Margwas to spawn on this specific step, because I only remember only getting 3, but who knows, maybe it is randomized, maybe you will get 4 or even more, but 3 is the absolute max I got on mine. Now keep in mind, guys, that these are very difficult. Do not get frustrated if you do not get this the first time. I did not get it the first time, but trust me, when you do complete this step, it is very cool. Now another thing worth mentioning is you cannot do these steps consecutively, meaning you cannot complete one circle and then move on to the other. They are round locked. You can only do one round, or I should say, you can only do one circle per round. So once you have done that circle, you're going to want to kill the crawler or the last zombie, and then leave another one the next round and continue that way. Alright guys, now once you have completed all 4 of the ritual circles, you can go back to your confession room and give it to the ghostly apparition that's standing over the ritual sacrifice table. Now once you have given it back to him, he will then reward you with an upgraded sword. Now guys, this upgraded sword is cool as hell. They've added a bunch of new features, such as a tomahawk feature from Mob of the Dead, where it kills anything and it runs with you, essentially almost like a shield of some sort. But yeah guys, and the duration on the sword is twice as long, and it kills zombies up until high rounds, such as rounds 50, so it's a very, very powerful sword. But guys, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching my videos and just supporting me. I hope to bring you guys more videos. The only reason I have not been bringing that much videos is because Sony Vegas, I've been trying to render videos for like a long ass time, and Sony Vegas, for just some reason, just it takes ridiculously long. So I'm just gonna have to look into it and see why it is that it's taking this long, because I wanted to upload like maybe a half-hour clip, and it told me I had to wait like 5 hours for it to render, and I was like, that doesn't really sound right. But enough of me rambling. Enjoy your upgraded sword, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace out.